Hey everybody. How are we today? Hope you all are doing well. Okay. Let me see if everything swaps over properly. Alrighty. Cool. Alright, hi. Hey, EC Gaming. Hey, GBX. Hey, Mr. Tree. Hey. So, we ready? We are ready. Okay. So I got given a really cool mod that I'm not sure I should use or not. I'm really kind of like... I'm very on the fence about this. So that would be what, 64? So if you've noticed, a little something odd here. The height for building is 319 in the end. That's right, I got given a mod that it's a fabric mod that allows the world height of all dimensions to be equal. I forget the name of the mod. I'll give it a plug here in a sec. Let me go look it up real fast. Hey, Ellie. Got a kitty on my feet down here. Okay, it's called Dim Height 1.1. So it's dimension height, basically. That's all it is. So it allows me to build all the way up to 250, or sorry, to build past 255, which I believe is what, like right here? Yeah, right there. So now I don't know. I'm not sure I want to build this place with this mod in place. Because see, the issue is if I build above the 255 limit and say 1.19 comes around, which inevitably it will, and I want to just keep going, you know, I want to update to 1.19, like what happens to the blocks that I've placed above the limit? Also, what happens if the mod dim height is just abandoned? Because inevitably, you know, pretty much every mod I've ever toyed with has inevitably become abandoned. So, like, do I keep using this? Do I not? I don't know. I really do not know. So I'm kind of on the fence about making use of this. As cool as it is, as much as I love the idea, I can't really say that I want to keep using it. I don't know. And see, the guy who got it for me was like, hey, I got this specifically for you. And I'm like, gee, that's nice, but now I'm not sure. Oh, hey, Marinal Arya Saha. I can't read your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the donation, man. You're brilliant. I love you. Okay. So that got me like right down to floor level. So yeah, it's a little use it for proof of concept, not the finalized build. Yeah. I might have to. I don't know. The worst part about that is I don't do proof of concepts. I just build. And whatever will be will be. Like I'm not into all that, you know, let me make a mock-up in creative mode. Like, no, I do it raw. I want to make it as is. I don't want to think about it beyond the initial creation process. Oh, Marino, you donated again. Thank you, man. Bless you. How do you pronounce your name? Let me in on that little info. I would love to know. Is it Indian? Get out of that. Get out of my trash can, cat. Hey. Come here. You sit on my lap. Yeah. Come here. God, you're heavy. There we go. Marino dropping the big bucks. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, man. Okay, anyway. GBX, he does have... Yeah. Chonky kitty, yes. She's very not fit. I don't really have any choice. If you're going to be mischievous, I'm going to put you in my lap where you can't do no harm. Yeah. Can you guys hear her purring? I hope so. She's an angel. Only sometimes. Yes, it's Indian. I thought as much. How do I say your name? I want to know so that I can properly thank you. Anyway. Yeah. But anyway. Do I have a pet cat? Yeah, the pet cat is in my lap currently. She is she's very much a lap cat. She will happily play along when I want her to not really go anywhere or do anything. She's a lazy thing. Can't really help that. Most cats are, you know, they do whatever they want to do. And if that's nothing, then they do that too. Cat's name? Her name is Ellie. E-L-L-I-E. I don't remember why I named her that. I just did. Let's do stack 40. No, that's still not enough. No? Stack 70. Pierced right through the floor. But yeah. So that's where we currently stand, is one away. Marino. Okay. Thank you, Marino. You have a hamster named Oreo. Well, ain't that cute. I think we were going for a Wild West theme there for a bit. I don't know why. I just kind of felt that way when naming them. So we have a Dallas, we have Stella, and then Ellie. Again, not really sure where the name convention, where I was just feeling it. Oh, and then I had another cat many years ago called Reno. He ran away on us, but yeah. Hey, Divine Essentia, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Now then. One thing that I do want to achieve, real quick, is I want to move the aurora borealis up. Just so that I can see what it looks like when it's not, like, right down on top of everything. Okay. I'll get back to building this building here shortly. I don't know. Cat's name is Azrael. Ah. Must like Undertale, huh? Okay, so that's just a tad bit too low. Well, I can't much blame you. Everybody likes Undertale, just about. Find any pictures of your cat, you'll send them in Discord. Okay. Yeah. I've put pictures of the Chonker princess here on Discord before, so, you know. Feel free. You don't have to, you know, if you want to join the Discord, you don't have to, like, send pics of your pets or anything. But whatever you're personally into. Okay. The auroras are just so big. Let me see if I can't move it down. Well, man, still can't believe I have more. 100 episodes till 100. Or yeah, one more until 100. Yeah. Here's to episode 200. If I get that far, I don't know. 236. I'm sure I will. 235. Ooh, that's just barely below it. I love that. I have no intention of slowing down or stopping, so don't you worry. So I think the easiest thing to do would be to select all the area the auroras are in. Oh, damn it. The auroras will clip into this. Well, I can always move this section back down, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal. Long time ago. Ah. Well, hey. Long time ago, I know. Okay. Let me make sure I'm at 272. Okay. So right here. Right, set block stone. There we go. So now I've got this. Holy shit, that's over 9 million blocks that I'm attempting to move. Let me make sure I've got the right selection before I start. Because I have a feeling this is a big movement. Did they increase the end height limit? No, this is a mod, Poncho Hamster. Okay, that. There. Jesus, 9,698,000. Yeah, most of that's air. That's true. So I'm going to have to move the selection without air. Just because it might be a bit of a problem if I don't. All right, cool. Let's see here. Or no. I don't want this. I want this block to be at 255. Because that's the, that's going to be the highest I built to originally anyway. This is just a mod for, like, experimentation purposes. Like, one of the guys, Andrew from, you'll see the video tomorrow. But he wanted to hunt that up for me. So I said, sure, I'll let him. Build height is fine. How do I replace the floating block with the block I was holding? It's a left click, right click. So for example, this single block of glass floating out here like so. How do I replace this? Well, if you break it initially, you just break it. If you place it like that, you just place it. So if you can left click, oh shit. It ain't always easy to do. But if you left click, right click at the same time, you will break and place. See? Like that. It's a vanilla thing. I don't have a mod doing this. I'm just that good. Okay. Okay, so that's everything. This section is going to get selected and moved up as well, but oh well. Okay, move 64 blocks without air. And I'm looking straight up, so it should move. What do you mean one block moved? Oh, I didn't, I did, yeah, go ahead and get down, Chonky. Anyway, I double selected this, no wonder. Okay. Okay. So there's that. And then its counterpart over here. You've not seen this world download anywhere. Well, no, it's private. Only I am working on it, so you're not going to see it anywhere. Okay. Move it up 64 blocks without air. Okay, only 123,000. That's not terrible. Okay, it's moved everything about like what I expected it to. Oh, it left some of the bottoms here. Okay, well, I can just shift that back down. That's not too bad. Same for this. I figured this would happen. $319. Okay, yeah. So this mod makes the end have the exact same height limit. The end and the nether have the exact same height limit as the overworld currently does. And in all honesty, this should be a vanilla feature. I don't know why it isn't. Mojang... At this point, I'm exasperated just thinking about the word Mojang. and how much of an aneurysm it gives me sometimes to just go butt Mojang. Yeah. Okay, so oh, it didn't move the entities. Interesting. I don't think. Yeah, no, it didn't move the entities. Oh, okay. Whatever, it doesn't matter. As for this thing. Okay, so its exact position shouldn't matter. So position 1. Or its exact position is already set. So where I set my focus really shouldn't matter too much. Position 2. And then we move this all back down with the same command. Move 64 directly down without air. And that should slot everything back into place exactly as it was. Obviously, the water has to update. But that pretty well fixed this building. It's okay, I made a backup of this world before I started messing around with this mod, so it's all good. We are fine. How close I got all the auroras to this place, though. Position 1. Position 2. Look straight down. Move at 64. Oh, 0 blocks moved because I was not above. I was above, I was not below enough. Okay. Damn, I can't go too far back, otherwise I'll hit. Position 1. Straight down. Bam. Ah. Perfectly placed back where it should be. Signs and everything. Wow, it doesn't forget what text was on a sign. I like that. I'm so glad World Edit is smart now. World Edit used to be super fucking stupid. To like an infuriating degree. Let me get my positioning just right. Position 1. Move over just a bit. Position 2. Slot it back into place. And there we go. Man, all this work just because I wanted to see the auroras above everything. Like it deserves to be. Oh, it's not 384 height in the end. No, it's not. This is a mod making it happen. It's a fabric mod. This should have been the default, is what I'm saying. Okay, so before I start slotting this down, I want to move the base of the auroras up. The positions are right, they just need to be moved 64 blocks exactly. So right about here. Let's go back a block. It can be very difficult because of your movements in Spectator. Okay, wait. Set block stone, just so I have a reference point. That's 231, and the bottommost block here is 233. And then this is 229. Okay, we're good. Second position, break. Move it up 64. Perfecto. There we go. What am I going to do with the space left? I'm not going to build anything above this. This is more for show. You know, it's a proof of concept, if you will. I don't plan on using the mod to build extensively just because it doesn't need to be. It's, because, like, my worry is if this mod is never maintained, whoops. If this mod is just abandoned, which is entirely plausible, because mods, you know, they cease development all the time. If that happens, then you will be unable to load this world when it's out, you know, out in the open. Everybody has access to it. You will be unable to load this world in whatever version of the game it stops being supported. So if 1.20 ends up being when this dimension height mod is discontinued, if that happens, you will not be able to load this world up in 1.20 without losing a bunch of stuff. And so I have to go, well, if I build up this high and I backdate, or worse, I uninstall the mod and then load the world, what happens to everything up here? And the answer is the game will probably just delete it. And I don't want that. I want my progress and all the stuff to, you know, to stick. And that's a problem. So basically I've just decided, well, this is a fun little, you know, this is just a fun little thing to mess around with. It's really not meant to be permanent. I'm purposefully moving the auroras up here just to see how it would look, because this was my original intention when I first found out they were going to up the world height. I was like, I hope they better, you know, they up it to whatever in all dimensions. Obviously, they didn't do it in all dimensions. Really a shame they didn't. They should have. They really should have. So this was my plan to do with the auroras back when I thought 1.18 was going to give the all dimensions an equal boost. For whatever retarded reason, Mojang decided no. No, you're not getting it everywhere. You're getting it only somewhere. Only some. Some dimensions are more equal than others. And so, I'm just kind of at a loss. And it's just like, well, fuck you, Mojang. So, once again, the fans will rise to the occasion. I mean, it's not like this is the first time we've had to do that. Okay. Actually, it might be a good idea to just move it all, including this chunk, and then just move this chunk back down selectively. Instead of, like, trying to, you know, make a clear-cut path around it. We can just select anything we don't want and go from there. This is just a proof of concept. I'm not keeping it like this. As much as I wish I could, it's probably not wise to. So, oh well. Yes, I'm in single player. I have a beefy PC. You are correct. What? What? What do you want to say? Huh? What? Uh-huh. And? Is that all? You're just demanding food. That's all she ever does. Yes, always read the description, except the bit about the mod. This is a fabric mod, by the way. Only a fabric mod. The bit about that is not in the description. This is a spur-of-the-moment thing I decided to do. So, yeah. I just wanted to do it, and that's it. Not all dimensions are equal. Yeah, I know, right? some dimensions are more equal than others. So yeah, it's a real shame. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ignore the fact that there is a level higher than this level right here for building purposes, okay? I will have, once I've moved everything and gotten all this settled, I will have all of this over here up at the very top like I wanted. I'm probably going to expand the auroras, maybe. I don't know. I wanted to. I really did. I wanted auroras over everything. But I figured that might not be good. I don't know. What have I done? Okay. So from there. So that's a reference block. I need to keep that there. And if 1.19 does not support this mod, or if this mod dies and whatever, then I can just slot everything back down into place, move it all back the way I'm doing now, and respect the 255 height unless Mojang wises up and expands it in 1.19. Not holding my breath on that one. And from there, I will just business as usual. The odds are very good this build will take beyond 1.19. That would not shock me. Auroras would be good looking, though. You say to disperse them throughout the build. No, I want them to be dense. Because whenever you see the aurora in real life, a real life aurora borealis, it's everywhere. It's in large, thick bands of color. It's not, you know, it's very indiscriminate. It just is a thing. Oh, goddamn, I knew that would move. Undo, I didn't get everything. Oh, hey, Vape. Thank you for subscribing, man. Don't vape. That's bad for you. But, you know. Anyway. Move all this into place. Ugh. And then I'll move everything selectively back down as needed. Oh no, creepy noise. There we go. This build is going to go to 1.27. Placing your bets. Well, I don't know that 1.27 is anywhere near now. Like, I would like to think 1.27 is many, many, many years out. But at the rate we're going, who the hell knows? It could take only a few years, like 3 or 4, and we'd be at 1.27. As fantastic as that sounds, it may really only be 3 or 4 years. And considering I've played this game for 12, like, that's... Oh, fuck. But yeah, considering I've played this game for 12 years, like, 3 or 4 years ain't nothing. Slot that into place. Bammo. Okay. Now for the building here. It gets really, 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 really close, but doesn't quite touch. I think. Okay. Oh no. It's out of this world. Okay, cool. No, that'll cut through that, but oh well. I can just move it back. It'll be all right. Position 2. Oh. Eh? Mistake. Move it 64 down. And that should put everything as it was. Except this. Damn it. Phew. Okay. That might just be enough. And I don't dare put anything in the center because this was originally occupying it. So if I slot everything back into place, I don't want it to be able to interfere or overwrite anything in here. Okay, so there's this last tiny bit. And I think that will have adequately isolated it all off. Just like I've wanted. My PC specs. There you go. Take a good look. And there we are. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I want to make more auroras or not, or just leave it as is. I love the idea of the auroras just erupting out from the center, but at the same time, I don't know. Why is this depth fog on? Quality. Isn't there a way to turn that off? You think you would ever have made the build so magnificent it was on 2B2T? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I've gone so far and above what I was able to do on 2B2T by this point. I really couldn't tell you. Isn't there a depth fog idea? Shaders? No. Details. Biome blend. Entity. No. Fog. Here we are. Off. I hate depth fog. Whoa. Come on, load in, you bastard. Try to make one so you could learn how to build it. You're going to get what I get. Don't worry about it. Also, I don't know about end update. Supposedly to be a pretty barren landscape, but maybe a slight palette change to change the monotony of the end stone. That wouldn't be a bad start. But there are some really cool biome addition mods that give the end a life all its own. Which, in my opinion, is what the game deserves. The end has always been such an empty dimension because I don't think they knew what they wanted to do with it. I think that's the big reason why the end has always felt bad. Oh god. Frame rate lag. It's always suffered from the devs not understanding what it is that they want to achieve. The devs themselves don't really know. Well, that's not too bad, honestly. But man, maximum of 48 chunks is just killer. Ask Notch how he intended to update the end. I doubt they would take his word for it just because they don't like Notch anymore. Like, they have so distanced themselves from what Notch was. I highly doubt they would want any input from him ever again. Okay, I've got to I gotta turn this down. This is getting out of hand. Come on. 3 gigabytes of RAM need to be allocated. Maybe I should update the amount of RAM I have allocated to Minecraft. I've really not. Wonder if that would actually do anything. I've not handled or messed with the RAM allocation settings in years. Might be a worthwhile idea. Just so that I can actually see everything. It might be the reason why everything is so bad. Stuttery and, you know, the frame rate. No, that should have clear line of sight. Why is this? Ah, there we go. There we go. Why on earth is it not? Oh, it doesn't know the sky is updated. Okay, yeah, it thinks that it's not. It doesn't have clear access to the sky because, yeah, I updated the world height using the mod, so it doesn't realize that it should be capable of seeing the sky. Okay, I was wondering why the beacons were not active. That was so weird. Went to the hospital, high blood pressure. Oh my god, dude, are you alright? Get scrolled? I remember pre-horse update. Those were the days. Yeah, those days were whack. 1.5 was one of the best updates they made. Yeah, I'll give out the download when it's done. Don't worry about it. Pressure was so bad you ended up losing. Oh my god. You do you take medicine for that? High blood pressure can really get to you. Like, holy shit, dude. Yeah, the world download will be done when it's done, man. Don't worry about it. Doing fine now. I think you're not gonna get better. What's the cause? Do they know? Download more RAM. No, it's allocate more RAM. I have plenty of RAM. No meds right now. Taking saline to moisten and Afrin to stop potential loss. Oh man. You need to have a specialist figure out why you have high blood pressure. That's gonna kill you in less than 10 years. Like your risk for stroke and heart attack and other things of that nature are just so high if you don't have the appropriate yeah, like that's not good. What causes high blood pressure? That's the thing, like many different things can cause it. I don't know. I don't know what his specific circumstances are genetically, diet wise, like so many factors go into blood pressure. It's not even funny. Okay. It's the season, but it's a lot of stress. Yeah, stress adds to it. Okay, I'm gonna shut down Minecraft real quick and go into the launcher and add more RAM just to see if that actually makes an impact or not. Episode 100, yeah. No, at episode 100, I'm gonna do a bunch of different tests. Okay. I'm adding everything now. Okay, here's hoping that works. Well, it's normal, but I'm stressed. Has been up a lot. Oh, God. Okay, that didn't work. Anyway, stress has been up a lot. That's why it was like 175 over 190. Good God. Okay, let me just reset that real quick. Talking about his high blood pressure. Get scrolled. Man. Can you lower blood pressure permanently? No, you can't actually. Blood pressure is a very complex process. It can be high and it can be low for like the craziest reasons. And there are different medications and different approaches to controlling it. And like, it's so up in the air. I have no clue. Okay, everything loaded. I put more RAM. Oh wow, I've got 64, hell yeah, as the max option now. Originally it was only 48. See how well this works. I hope I can make my cinematic with 64. That would be so baller. Reject humanity, embrace tardigrade. Well, tardigrades have a completely different biology from humans. Like, to the point where they don't have the intelligence of a human, and ultimately, if you don't have the intelligence of a human, what's the point? Like, haha, it's funny, you know, become a small water parasite, but like, realistically, if you don't have a human intelligence behind that, there's no point. Your sense of self would be non-existent. And if you don't have a sense of self, you don't have anything. So, yeah, what's the point? You know. Put your brain in an AI. That's a good one. But if you can do that, you're better off just putting your brain in another body. Putting your brain in an AI will also lead to loss and degradation of the sense of self. You'd be better off just jumping to a new body. One genetically tailored to your... Provided, of course, you have the understanding of genetics to be able to tailor a body to your exact specifications. That would be something. Damn, this looks like it's actually working. Holy shit. That explains why it's been struggling so badly when I go to big frame rate, or big render distances. 64 is where it's at. Reject humanity, turn to monkey. Jack, see the 360 idea. Let me see here. Make it a 360 degree video. I don't know how to do that. But, I don't know that this is... Maybe. I don't know. That would require a lot of experimentation. I couldn't really tell you if that's something I want to do or not. It's not a bad idea. Just that I'm not in love with the idea. We'll see. I may experiment and do a 360 video someday on this place. Who knows? But I want the cinematic to commemorate episode 100 and show off all the stuff that I've done over the course of 100 episodes, over the course of about a year and a month. So about 13 months of solid work. Where am I? Where is this place? How does it look now? You know, compared to Fit's video, which is the highest viewed video Space Valk related, with like 2.6, 2.7 million views or some shit on it. And so, like, how can I match up to that? Can I match up to that? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Loading this place in has, surprisingly, I've had a fairly silky smooth frame rate the entire time. I am shocked what adding 2 more gigs of RAM allocation to Java can do for you. What it feels like to chew 5 gum. Yeah, I remember talking about the anti-gravity pylons in the bottom lane. Yeah, last stream. Trying to incorporate some kind of shulker-related thing? Nah, I don't think so. I think the bottom is pretty well, because it's the bottom of the disk. You're not looking at it. You're not going to see it except if you're over here. If you're down here, whoa, like in this area, you'll see it just because. You know, if you're in the artificial desert here, you'll see it because it's at eye level. If you're anywhere below that, you'll see it because it's above eye level. That's good enough. You know, it doesn't need to be something fancy or intricate, because this is the only place you'll be able to see under the disk naturally, without being, you know, on the end city islands over there or whatever. And so for just a structure you can only see from the underside, and you're not really meant to see it at any other time, I don't need to put anything more down here. That's good enough, you know? So yeah, most of the underside of the disk being empty is intentional. I see no reason to go any farther with what there is. With what's already there. Have I ever played on a server called Midnight Anarchy? No, I've never heard of it. Let's see here. If I get Kakar, I'm doing my idea. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, but alright. Okay, well, good night, EC Gaming. Oh wow, the farm no longer destroys my frame rate just by being near it. Huh. Well, shit, I've not been using this PC to its maximum potential for almost a year. Shame on me. I should have done this sooner. Holy fuck, this would have been awesome to have sooner. If only I'd known. Wow. Oh my god, no chunk loss either. Just random chunks unloading. Holy shit, guys, we can see the whole of Space Valk 3. And I can move around, and it's not the silky smoothest of frame rates, but it's like, when you stop to think about how much is loaded. Damn. Yeah, I have not been using this thing to its full potential. I had no idea it would be this good. Could be better, but it's still, like, well outside where my expectations were. I was not expecting any improvement whatsoever. Man, this is something, isn't it? I'm almost tempted to turn on shaders. Almost. If not for the fact that I know it would unload everything. Wow. Welcome to almost kind of sort of Deep Space Nine. But with like a heavy Matrix and I don't know, what else? Star Wars and a bunch of other influences. Shaders will come when Jack has access to NASA supercomputers. Yeah? I'm wondering. I'm wondering what this place would do on a supercomputer. It has come very far. Wow. Little bits and pieces here and there. You can see it a lot easier now since I can actually load the whole thing in view. You can see how much is left to cover. It's about what? So from about here all the way over to about there. And a little spot in between here and there. All this area is just untouched. Barren. I want it to be dense, you know, like in here. Like how there's all this stuff here, there, and everywhere. I love that. That urban city look to it. And then over here, it's also still kind of barren. So many spots that I have to just touch up. What the fuck? Okay, this is a byproduct of the mod. Has to be. It's snowing. Why? Why is it snowing in the end? What is this? I don't even. This has to be a visual glitch. There's no way this is real. Is it really snowing? It's raining down here. What? Weather in the end? Oh my god, it's actually raining in the end because of the, oh, because it's treating it like it's the overworld, right? It's just the overworld without a day-night cycle. So does that mean it's raining in the Nether too? This is the result of a mod, by the way, just so. Oh, but down here it's not raining. Is it still the end? Is the biome still the end? No. So above the build height in the end, it changes the biome. Okay, that explains it. Bam, nothing. See, it's the end up until this point. At which point it becomes a plains biome. Okay, so that's how the mod works. And now that I'm outside the buildable limit up to here. Yeah, it's a plains. Interesting. That explains a lot. Wow. Wow, I have gotten no work done today. Well, no building anyway. Let's fix that, shall we? Okay, well, if the rest of the game will play nice and let me actually have a decent frame rate, I'll keep most of this loaded in memory just because. Just because it's really cool to be able to look over that way and see everything that I've done. Whereas before, I was on a whopping 2 gigabytes. Which would explain why it was so bad. Wow. You already see I, Tristan, Pop, Bob, and Clydico? Yeah, I'm sure. Brojack, your world just got backdoored. Yeah, uh-huh. Forgive me for maybe sort of kind of not believing you. Oh. Well, this area right here probably won't have anything in it, since that's the roof of the building below. This will peek out. This will all peek out. This, however, will not. Would love to catch more of the streams. You need to go to bed. Okay, you take care, man. Have a good one, Ego Bum Bum. People's names. Oh. Okay, so that's inside the building. This part isn't. This is what a beef PC can do. Shit. What was I thinking not taking advantage of this sooner? I was too deathly afraid to change anything for a while there. Just because I was like, Minecraft runs good enough for me. Better than I'd ever had it. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Don't gotta think any harder than that. But I shoulda. Okay. It's so weird to be able to look outside and see all of that end island. How amazingly big and spacious 64 render really is. It reminds me of this mod test that I saw about a month ago. That was infinite render distance. It used a bunch of different algorithms to basically make chunks not really load, per se. And so it just looks so weird. You'd have to find it. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you have to see the video for yourself. But yeah, it rendered Minecraft all the way out to the world border, basically. 60 million by 60 million. It was nuts. And also, my frame rate when I look that way is kind of bad. I'm tempted to not have it be this big all the time. Let's just limit it down to 60. See if that does anything. Oh, there's another bot in chat. Yes, there is. Let me get rid of it real quick. Thank you so much for warning me, XCIX. Jackban Rubik Cube, he's spamming. Sub to his channel. Where is he? I only see him saying hi. I don't see him saying anything bad. Oh well. Am I a lights off gamer or lights on? Lights on, definitely. I'm too old. My eyes will be destroyed if I did a lights off gaming type setup. Okay, that does not help my frame rate looking that way. What are we looking at here? Where does it say FPS? I always get lost in the sea of info. Here we are. 10 out of... Oof. Really bad FPS. But that way... It's 30. It's more manageable. Fabulous. What is fabulous? Better translucent objects, slowest. Changes the appearance of clouds, water, leaves. Fabulous is not compatible with shaders and anti-aliasing. What's so fabulous about it, I wonder? I'm not really seeing anything too amazing with it. Whatever. I will go down to about 50. That'll give me a nice big render distance, but maybe less taxation so that I can actually concentrate on what I'm doing no matter what direction I look at. Anybody watched Book of Bob Feed? I don't know what you're talking about. I have not seen whatever that is. Hey, Bhavana Dag. I can't say your name. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jack's so worried about creepers. He builds 100,000 blocks out in a single player world. No, this is the original world download. Whoops. And so it's 100,000 blocks out because the original thing was 100,000 blocks out. This is where I would have built it regardless. If I had made all of this in single player from the get-go, I mean, it would probably all just be at end spawn, and I would overwrite the main central island, and that would just be the end of it. I wouldn't think about it any farther than that. But, you know, it being so far out gives it character. At least in my opinion. My voice sounds different. In what way, Bobotify? Is Jack my real name? No, it isn't. But yeah, what's up, Bobotify? What do I... How do I sound different? How long have I been building Space Valkyria 3? Oh, God. About 5 years? Almost? Jack, I should do build from Octopath Traveler. I don't know. Octopath has such a different aesthetic and atmosphere. I don't think it would be a good fit. But otherwise, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking, girl with a mustache. It's not a bad idea, just not like a congruent idea. Because everything in Octopath is so medieval, you know? Whoops. I meant to write 20. And I'm not against a medieval style build, but I'm against a medieval style build on this map. Because it just doesn't fit. If the build does not fit, you must acquit. Yeah. That's a totally real rule that I just made up. Okay. Oh, that pierced through it. Yep. But only barely. Cool. It's all coming together. All right. Try to sort of flesh out the layers where floors will go. Yeah. It's an idea for a different type of build since I'm doing futurish. Well, it's going to have to wait. I'm not going to be able to get to that for a long time because this place is just taking so much of my time. I don't know. I might do medieval stuff one day. But I just love the future style so much more. I just don't see myself doing anything else right now. Hard to say what I'll end up doing later on, though. I might change my mind. Who knows? It's like a different map when I get builder myself, man. It feels like noob compared to me. Well, don't feel too bad. Like, as I just answered that one guy's question, like, I've been building on this place for 5 years. Like, you do anything for half a decade, you're gonna have something to show for it. Like, don't hold yourself to my standard because, you know, if you just started or you've only been playing the game 3 years, like, this build is literally older than you've ever even bothered to play Minecraft. That's not fair, you know? You can't and shouldn't put yourself on a level that's beyond your experience, basically. However much experience you have. You're not being fair to yourself when you do that. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, like a different type of man. I get you, builder. Okay, yeah. Said himself, signed by Jack the Representatives, could have been a spawned in book. I don't know what book you're referring to, but sure. I don't doubt there are people who would spawn in a book saying that it was written by me just to have the clout. Or just to say, haha, look, I have a book signed by Jack. Not really. There are a few books that I made that are probably still on 2B2T. Or at the very least should still be on my main, I believe. Come to think of it, I haven't looked at my account in ages. Year and a half. I might go on to 2B2T one more time, one final time as my 10-year anniversary. Because that's looming. Oh, that's too far out. Yeah, the 10-year anniversary of when I joined is looming in February, so I might do that. I don't know. Problem is, I have no idea what's been going on since I've not been on the server. So I would probably only do it as like a... I don't know. Hard to say what I might do it as. But it would not be on stream, so don't get your hopes up. When am I returning to 2B2T? Never. And by returning, you very clearly mean play consistently. Not just playing for my own, you know, sentimental reasons, but like actually doing stuff like this on 2B2T. And again, the answer is never. A lot would have to change about 2B2T for me to bother considering returning. And it's to a degree that it's unrealistic to expect it to change. Like a few hundred of you are just gonna have to stop playing the server for that to happen. That ain't gonna be kosher. If that many people stopped quitting 2B2T or stopped playing 2B2T and all quit, House would definitely hire a something million subscriber YouTuber to like photobomb the place or some shit. And then 100 million little children would be like, oh my god, 2B2T, we all better join. At which point it would be right back to square one, so not happening. Your birthday is in 26 hours. Well, happy birthday, Dreamsy. Dreamseas? I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but yeah, happy birthday, man. How old will you be? What change would I like to see on 2B2T? I would like for you all to forget that it exists. And stop playing it. So that I may have a hope, a sliver, a chance of ever returning. Oh, and I would also like for it to fucking update to 1.18. You can't tell me there isn't good software for it to run on 1.18. I refuse to believe there's no way it couldn't. I just don't feel like Housemaster has an incentive to update it. So who the fuck knows? When am I returning to 9B90, a server that I've literally never logged on to? I don't know, mate. You tell me. When will you return to Constantium? When the cows come home. I'll buy the earth and white people's brains of 2B2T. That would be nice. But also not realistic. Like I said, a lot has to change, and it's to an unrealistic degree. So I'm not holding my breath. Was there a reason I built Spacebot 123, or was it spur of the moment? Spur of the moment. Yeah. I wanted to create something cool. So I did. Like, Minecraft has always been a fairly reliable artistic release for me. You know, a creative outlet that I've always used and enjoyed the use of. And like, it's valuable. Even if you don't see it, if you don't understand it, you know, fair enough. But yeah, like I've always loved Minecraft for what it can offer creatively. And yeah, like as a 12-year veteran of the game, you just, you know, it's managed to keep me going. So oftentimes when I make something, I don't have a rhyme or reason beyond that I want to make it. That's usually enough for me. So yeah. Make smaller spaceship inside the dome decorated as an oxygen generator. Nah. Oxygen generator wouldn't be a ship anyway. It would be an actual, you know, structure. I can't see a reason for that to be a ship. Other than just to have it have a spaceship design. No real point. God, I keep hiccuping. Okay. Quick question, how do I not get bored of building the same thing for 5 years? Well, because I'm not really building the same thing for 5 years. It's different every time I want to build something. I enjoy the creative exercise of just putting whatever's in my imagination into block form. There is value in creating something. Question, how do I... Oh, you already read that, sorry. If Fit never made a video on 2B2T, where do you think the server would be? That's a good question. Who knows, honestly? It might be in a decent place. It may not matter at all. Everything may be exactly as it is now. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I would like to think, yeah, maybe Fit, you know, is the reason, and that we should, you know, totally just blame him for the server's popularity, but like, that may not even be true. That's the thing. It's nice to, you know, because people always want a scapegoat. It's nice to think that might be enough. You know, that could be the thing that would allow me to enjoy the glory days of 2B2T. But I got news for you guys. The glory days are over. It's never going to be how it was. You can go there and play there of your own volition and make it whatever you want to make it, to enjoy 2B2T as it is currently. But I'm warning you, like you guys who go there because of Fit or the Camping Rusher or Sal C1 or whoever, you're not going to find the 2B2T that they purport. You're going to find whatever 2B2T you get to experience. And that's going to be different from how it was when it was in its heyday in 2013, 2014, 2015. You know, it's just the nature of the beast. There is nothing you can do about that. You're just going to have to accept that the way it is the way it is, not the way it was. So don't let someone sucker you into believing that it's, oh, well, it's this magical place where, I don't know. It is every bit as silly and toxic and dumb and fun and retarded and whatever other adjective you care to use to describe it. It is every bit those things that it is purported to be. But it's also a bunch of other things too. So I don't know. You actually thought about joining it back in 2015. Oh, you missed out, man. You missed out. I don't know that it would have worked out for you, though, because that was an incursion year and people were not happy to have new friends on the server back then. Of course, we were never happy to have new friends on the server in any capacity, but 2015 and 2016 were especially hostile years to anyone joining for the first time. You would have been better off joining in 2014. So, you know, to all you, heavy air quotes, time travelers out there, you know, in addition to visiting ancient Rome, make sure to visit ancient 2B2T while you're at it. That's, you know, it's just some good advice from your old friend Jack. You're right. You should publish a book about my time. God, you're like the 50th person to have said that to me. Publish a book, man. You should publish a book. I don't want to. You know, I like this antenna-looking thing so much. I'm going to put it on every level. 3, 4, 5. Cool. If I paste it there, it's going to end up there. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, wait, I gotta see how far this is. 19. Okay. Perfect. That way I can rotate it negative 90 degrees every time and make it maintain the symmetry as I demand it. Aha. Now then, if you had to write a book for your school project, passed most of the words out of, hold on, reporting this bot real quick. There we go. Okay, I passed most words out of your classmates and high scores and took ages. Yeah. Yeah, writing books are not fun. Just the sheer amount of things I end up having to write in Japanese class is like a pain. So I don't know. Oh, this one doesn't have a corner that's opposite it. So actually it would go right there. If the trend continues. Perfect. Night night. Have a good night. Okay, you take care, Surplus Hook. I've published many books. Can someone translate what? Oh God. Yeah, don't, yes, I do Japanese. Don't type in like Russian or other foreign languages here. Stick to English, please. Well, no, if I don't report the bots, they don't get hit. If I just ban them from my chat, then, you know, whatever. Like, the bot will just be forgot. But if it's reported, then whoever's doing it can hopefully get caught one day. Hopefully. That may be a pipe dream, but who knows. I'm in school. Yes, I'm currently taking a class. I'm finishing up my last semester of Japanese. 4 years of it. Fuck. Why? Because I wanna. Because I really do want to learn Japanese, in all honesty. Even if it is a marked effort on my part. Why did you not want a book? So many people would buy it. I mean, it might work, but you never know. Buying a book and selling a book is just such a real world book. It's such a hit or miss thing. Book selling is a business about word of mouth. You don't get a book sold just 'cause. Oh, well, look at this book. It's just so amazing. It's on this one Minecraft server. What, Minecraft? Isn't that game for children? Oh, who gives a fuck? And then it never gets sold. And it's just like, wow. Okay, then. Maybe in like 20 to 30 years when Minecraft is fondly remembered as, you know, the game everyone grew up with. Maybe. Someone else, thank you for the donation, man. You totally buy the book. Well, that's nice, but it wouldn't have as much exposure as y'all seem to think it would. And like I said, book selling, you know, as an author, is about exposure. You got to have that exposure or else you're not really getting anywhere. In free time, you like to learn how to develop plugins and backdoor servers. You probably learned... Okay. Well. Have fun with that. Ah, sorry, I'm drinking. Yes, please, medieval... I might do medieval stuff. Please stop speaking... Or typing, rather, in Russian. Last warning, man. Talking in Russian because you know someone's going to translate it. No, no one is going to translate it. That's the point. No one here knows Russian. I'm sorry. English only, please. And I'm a backdoor your world. Yeah, sure you are. Tell him in Russian one sec. Okay. Thank you for helping, Methuselah. But anyway. You speak Russian, Spanish, Python, JavaScript. Okay, well that's nice, but like, you guys are in the minority here. Only the 3 or 4 of you know how to speak Russian. Like, that leaves the rest of us out. That's including me. So that's what I'm getting at. Like, he doesn't know how to speak English. Oh, I see. Well, I kind of figured that was the case. But yeah, you gotta follow the rules whether you know it or not. And it's somehow speaking... Well, he's using Google Translate most likely. Like, that's not uncommon to see at all. Especially as Google Translate gets better and better, it's going to become more and more used. And there's nothing wrong with that once it actually does finally get good. But I feel we're a good 20 years off before it just absolutely replaces all other, you know, knowledge. Had a Russian girlfriend, you never learned the language of her family. Ah. Well, that's... Oh, well. He didn't mention English in his languages. I think the fact that he was saying it was kind of either obviously implied, you know? That's good enough for me. No, I'm not, because I'm a translate myself. That's my job. Okay. Well, then, if you are a translator, you can speak English. Anyway, what do I think about Russia? I don't. What do you think about country you've never been to? What do you think about country you've never spared a second thought to? Yeah, crickets. Fuck if I know. I have no exposure to Russia or Russian culture. I don't ever encounter it. Like, the only thing even tangibly Russia related would be the singer, what was her name? Origa. That was it. Half Russian, half Japanese singer, Origa, who would sing in Russian, funny enough. But, no, other than that, like, I know nothing about Russia. And I don't think about it because I have no interest in it. So, yeah. Sorry, not sorry. I'ma spam my subscribe count. Why? Don't spam, please. Don't be that guy. I will remove you. I might do medieval stuff. Seriously, like, don't do that. I shouldn't have to warn people to not do that, but I apparently do. I don't know. No, he hasn't done it yet. I will ban him if he does, but... Please introduce myself in Japanese. Watashi wa Jack desu. Only a few words. Spanish, C++, Cyan, Python. Uh-huh. Your first language is English. Yeah, that kind of struck me as the case, EC Gaming. What do I expect from Spacewalk 3 being when it's finished? Oh, God. I expect to have my magnum opus. I have no idea anything more than that because it's not finished, so I don't know. What do I do, though? I'm just spamming the sub count. Is that not allowed? Describe what spamming the sub count is. You mean you're subscribing? Is that what you mean? Or something else? You mean you're just participating as a viewer? You're just talking in the chat, is that what you mean? Yes, on multiple accounts. Uh-huh. Well, I guess I can't stop you from doing that. Still not entirely certain what you're getting at. Subscribing on different accounts. Okay. Well, that's nice. Yeah. Just try to keep the language to English. That's all I ask. When I tell people my first language is Thai, people not English people find it hard to believe because I don't have an accent. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool, Muffins. I've never had any experience with Thai, so I don't know anything about it. Other than that, its writing system is ugly. Oh my god, that writing system. Oh yeah, and the chunk dupe used Thai, funny enough, in its in how it generated the books. That was pretty cool. For those of you who don't know, the chunk dupe was one of the most powerful dupes of all time, basically. In all of Minecraft history, just about. You would fill up the data limit of a chunk using written books with like Unicode characters that were all over the place. And Thai, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, and I think, but basically the East Asian languages were all used in the book bot creation because it would, you know, it would help increase the format size of the books in question, which would basically destroy the server. Oh man, it was so cool. Chunk dupe, best dupe. Chunk ban is best ban. You're gonna get the channel to 12K. Well, good luck with that. I don't think so. I'm fairly certain he won't get me to 12K that quickly. But who knows? Chunk dupe is better than 11. Oh yes, way better. Am I getting subs? I'm not getting subscriber notifications currently, no. You would see it pop up if it did. Almost 12K, yeah. That's interesting. Speaking of, let me see real fast. I haven't actually looked in a good week. 11.7, what the fuck? When did I jump up? It was 11.6 last time I looked. Wow. Okay. How many alts are you using? Or accounts. Jack, who's Hermetic Lock? Who is Hermetic Lock? Oh, man. Owner and founder of the Spawn Masons. Like, I can't really tell you any more than that. After you sub and unsubscribe, it did not work. Oh. 15 accounts, really? Wow. It may take a while for it to show up. I don't really know. I'm not 100% familiar with how YouTube handles that stuff. So I couldn't tell you. Bam. Aha. So I don't know. Do what you like. If that's all you're doing, that's fairly harmless. So I won't worry about it. I thought you were spamming in a different fashion, but hey, whatever. Thank you, Medieval Stuff. You're a good guy. I misunderstood you. But that is weird that I'm not getting the subscribe notification noise. That should be working. There we go. That was one. DC Gaming. Was that you? So offers, write a book, accept the offer. Okay. You mean a written book in game? Or or write a book elsewhere? I'm not entirely certain I understand what context you're getting at with that. Okay. Now then, what am I building? I'm building a building. What's it look like I'm building? I don't know. It's just whatever's popped into my head. Okay. I'm going to turn these central pillars into pillar quartz as well. Okay. But you can only sign up with Gmails and not temporary throwaway emails. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube considers good. I don't know. Do I listen to Japanese music? Yes, all the time. I have hundreds and hundreds of songs in Japanese. At least half of the music I own is Japanese. At least half, if not more. Want to play Civ 6 or 5? No, I don't want to play any Civilization games. Those do not interest me. Civilization is like... It feels boring to me. Civilization planning. Or whatever the game is supposed to do. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm checking the undersides here to make sure everything behaved. Well, the lighting is messed up, but what else is new? What's my favorite song? Ooh. I guess my favorite song of all time would be Dust in the Wind by Kansas. All we are is dust in the wind. Okay. So that fits. Now, to make a wall for this one tiny section and then translate it upward. I think that'll work. I've probably mentioned dust in the wind a few times. Three. Ah, much better. Oh, here we are. Nah. I'm gonna go for that chain look. I like that look best. And then the bacon will go in the middle. Yeah, I like that. Smooth quartz, I think, would suit this place just a bit better. Just to differentiate the wall from the support structure. Okay. Ever done a face reveal? There are a few pictures of me out there, but you'll have to figure out where they are. I do not plan on ever doing a face reveal, no. Before that question is inevitably asked. Zoltier, thank you for your donation, man. OMG $2,000. Hey, look, I can tell that is a God, what is that? That's won? No, that can't be right. Yeah, it's won. Yeah, I was right. South Korean won. Okay. I thought as much. I was like, there's no way that's dollars. In which case, thank you so much for your donation, though. But, like, no, I'm not stupid. Like, I know better than to assume you've donated to me such an outrageous sum of money. There's no way anyone would ever do that. Like, no. I'm under no delusion that I am that important. Let's just make these smooth, because I like smooth. I like that smooth quartz in the evening. Then I guess behind the pillar could just be another thing of that. I don't know. Oh, hey, thank you, someone else. Thank you all so much for your generosity, though. Seriously, like, I almost never know what to say or how to feel or what to think when people donate to me. I've literally, like, I almost feel like I ought to, like, rehearse some sort of a line or say something. Like, I don't know what to... I just don't know. I just don't know. So all I can say is thank you all so much for at least caring about me. I'm happy that I'm at least liked. Okay, so that joins up like so. There we go. I like that look. Huh. Well, kind of. I like how open it is. I don't know. And then I can just copy paste this wall all the way up. I came, I saw, I conquered. What? Vici? Oh, well. I donate to, but unfortunately this feature isn't available in your region. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube... That must be, like, a feature of your government. I don't know. I don't know where you're from. I can't speak to what is going on there. Just that that is not the norm. But don't feel bad. Okay. So let me flip that -90. Or rotate that -90. Nope. Whoa, 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 whoa. What orientation was that in? Ah, okay. Once again, undo. Rotate it 180. There we go. Slots into place real nice. Whoops. I like how modular this style is. Looks really nice. It's bright. It's cool, but not like cold. You know what I mean? It's got its own charm to it. I don't know. Yeah. Mid of music background is so sad because you cannot do mid of evil. Well, I just picked out whatever music I wanted. But I understand what you mean. Like, it's not quite what you were expecting, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let me make a reference angle, as it were, a reference wall. Oh. I didn't put a beacon where I ought to have. That way it keeps up with the look. Oh, I'm loving this. Two, three, four, five. Let me flip, paste. Ah, good. So I've got every conceivable angle. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe right here. That didn't overlap. Okay, well that's good. Somehow this didn't end up overlapping. Sad beacon noises. Oh. Crowbar. Holy shit, Crowbar, you weren't subscribed? Thank you for subscribing, man. I had no idea you were out there. Oh shit, okay, that's gonna conflict, so let's do rotate 180. Fuck. There. There. There we go. Paste without air. Perfect. So that preserves. So that's 3 out of the. Yeah. Undo. Nope. Always, always, always move without air. So that that does not happen. Okay. Now then, rotate -90. Crowbar. Oh, hey. There you are, Crowbar. Wonder how many people will beg you to return to 2B2T when you decide to quit one day. I hope they don't mob you. There we go. Okay, so these are all 4 possible, or well, technically all 8 possible wall types. So I can just take it, copy it. And there we have it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this whole internal area ought to be obsidian. The floor should be. Place air obsidian. I won't be streaming. Nah, I don't blame you. I didn't think I'd be streaming either, but you know, keep your craft to yourself, man. For some people, if you I don't know, ruin the magic, I guess. They kind of, I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, though, this internal bit shouldn't be on the inside. It should be on the outside. Never heard Crowbar's voice. He's Australian, so you don't want to hear his voice. Love you, Crowbar. Java Minecraft versus Bedrock Minecraft. Whoops. Why are you comparing garbage to gold? Here we go. I wouldn't dare play Bedrock because it's just so bad. Whoever played a game like... No, it's not the children's game part. It's the fact that Java is infinitely superior, at least for now, to Bedrock. Until they all, of course, force us to migrate over or whatever. I bet they will. I just bet you they will. How much you want to bet that happens? I'm waiting for that axe, because they made us all migrate to Microsoft accounts. I'm waiting for that hammer to fall. Will be just a matter of time. Jack was joking with me. Oh, okay. Literally doxed Crowbar. What, by saying he's Australian? That's not exactly... It's not exactly news, first of all. And second of all, who cares? Now, I remember Moot had a penchant for not liking Australians. I don't know why. I think he was mad that they were superior in the shitposting arts. And that, for some reason, really, really toasted his goose. Because all the Australian members of 4chan would do is just shitpost all day. And to be fair, shitposting is art, so... Yeah, I mean, if you're a master of your craft, spin your craft, man. Now then, when Java goes away, Minecraft will die. We'll see. I wouldn't necessarily guarantee that, but, like, Java going away would not do Minecraft any favors, that's for sure. That will be a dark time. I don't know. I love what Bedrock is capable of, but I hate what Bedrock has turned into. Because, see, back in those days, it seemed like Bedrock was not just going to be the successor, but it seemed like it actually had potential back in the day. Now I'm not so sure. Oh, hey, what's happening, Shadow? What's happened with the building contest? Nothing in over a month. Yeah, Deloaded was participating in No Life, and then because he got attacked by, I believe it was... He got attacked by Bezopassin on 2B2T. Because 2B2T is a, it's a lawless hellhole. What do you expect? And Bezo basically just wanted to, fuck with Deloaded. And Deloaded thought that they were better friends than they actually were. And so basically Deloaded dropped out. Herm and Deloaded both were disqualified from No Life by not showing up for 2 sessions in a row. I didn't know that was a thing, but yeah, apparently you can get disqualified by not showing up enough when we record sessions. And so Herm and Deloaded are no longer in No Life. I guess Deloaded was having to set time aside from what time that would have been allocated to the building contest. Last donation. Oh, thank you again, someone else. But anyway, last I heard, he was basically waiting for things to settle down. And No Life is now over for him. So, yeah, I guess things have settled down. So, I don't know. Look forward to another building contest at some point. I couldn't tell you. I'm not in the man's head. How am I to know? All I know is what I've experienced. And that's it. Oh, not another one. There we go. Dealt with him. We're good. Took me a sec. I'm sorry. Oh. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I was in the middle of talking to someone else. Thank you so much, man. You have a good night. You take care. I know, Let's see now. School is probably back in session for most everybody, isn't it? School will be back in session soon for me, too. I'm going to try keeping the schedule that I've got now for when school goes back. So that will be pretty well nightly streams. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't hinder me or anything. Oh yeah, turn your head to the fan, just 2 seconds, the spammer shows up. I know, right? It's okay. It's okay, Mike, I took care of it. Yeah, it is. School is back in session for everybody. Wow, already? But Christmas was only 4 weeks ago. 5 weeks? I don't even fucking remember. Well, actually, it's probably 4. Yeah, 4 weeks. You mean you guys don't get a month and a half of Christmas break? Or winter break, or whatever it's called? That's sad. Big Sag. Oh well, not everybody is gonna have the same of anything, so it's whatever. Oh hey Declan, so just came back from school, uh-huh. I love how my aim goes so terribly off when I look at the chat. Just fills me with fun. Winter breaks from Thanksgiving into the first week in January. Wow. Well, I basically have about the same amount of time as you, Muffins. But instead of the end of Thanksgiving, let's see here. I get from the first week in December all the way up to the end of January. So you basically get all of November, or no, not all of November, but a good amount of November and a good amount of, and all of December. So I get just like a little bit more time, I think. Something like that. Okay. My shitty high-rise apartments are getting less shitty. All right. Am I still building this? Felt that shit forever ago. Well, I mean, not everybody gives up as easily as you do, Pop. Long-armed Pop. If that is your real name. Damn, I feel like I ought to merge some of these layers down to make them flush. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But I'm happy your cold heart got to feel something, Pop. Hmm? Hey Jack, you gonna build this baby on 2B2T? Nope. I have no intention of building on 2B2T again. I just don't feel like it. 2B2T is 2B2T is dead to me, basically. Really a shame, because I liked what 2B2T had to offer, but oh well. It hasn't been that way in a very long time. A good many, many years. But people still love to stop and gawk at what 2B2T was. Can't much blame them, really. Alas, 2B2T, I knew him. Okay. Nope. Undo. Couldn't quite get the positioning right. There we go. There we go. Oh. Oh, I was only able to move it one. Shit. No, I may as well move the whole thing. Okay. To be her. I barely knew her. Is that still relevant? No, it isn't. Another damn bot spamming. There we go. None of the builds have any interiors. No, some of them do. I just haven't gotten around to doing every building's interior yet. And I will get to it. Don't worry. Actually... No, 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 no. Undo. Move it down one. Phew. Wow, that was a fuck up. There we go. Okay. This isn't Imp's base? Yeah, you're right, it isn't. Am I interested in designing the interior of things? Yeah, I'll get to that later. That's part of the building process, sure, but like, I'm trying to get as much detailed things you'll see in the cinematic. I'm trying to get as much of that as possible. I'm not worried about the interiors you're not going to be able to see as easily. You know, I want to get more pretty buildings that you will be able to see when you look out over all this. Whoops. Where is it? Replace air with obsidian. There we go. Okay. Not bad. Now then, do I know how many Mike and Nana? What? What's happening? Crowbar, why did not accept your friend request? Oh, yeah, I know. He must get probably dozens a day. If he's anything like me, yeah, it's probably too many to handle. And is an annoyance. Damn errant lighting. But yeah, don't bother Crowbar about, you know, friend requests and stuff. That's not cool. Leave the poor guy alone. Here's a question you probably don't get asked. What is my computer OS of choice? Well, currently it's Windows. I don't really have a choice. Because Windows is the least of all, you know, the least evil, I guess. Certainly the least overtly retarded. Like, there's no good operating system other than Linux, but Linux comes with a learning curve that I do not currently wish to learn from. Yeah, I'm lazy, sue me. But them's the breaks, you know. Gone are the days where you could just have a product and it would just be good. No, no ulterior motives, no inferiority, no silly, dumb shit that doesn't need to be there. Just good old-fashioned, you know. Just good old-fashioned code. Those days are probably never coming back, to be honest. Okay. Oh. This side is amiss. Okay. It's looking good. Man, you know what I could go for right now? Some greasy fries from McDonald's. I don't know why. Part of me really just wants that right now. Like, you just get hankerings for things sometimes. It's very bizarre how that feeling triggers out of nowhere sometimes. No idea why. I haven't had this craving in a long time, but oh well. McDonald's fries are great. You're not wrong, Muffins. Not at all. You just had McDonald's fries. Ah, lucky you. I might get me some tomorrow. I might not if the urge has passed. We'll see. Giving it a once over to see if there are any imperfections in what I've done. There we go. To in here. No, right there. Yeah, because that would include the floor as well. This should go here. Damn it. Ah, no wonder. I was one block off. Cool. Oh, fuck. not cool. I don't have the outer bit that I wanted to have. Oh, wait. Okay, everything's looking good. Okay. Oh, here. Oh, hey, these pro. Ah, good on you, Mike. I'm glad you got that that one dude. Crowbar, the guy who built the mother of all keep. Yes, he is that dude. It's funny how when you do tons of different builds and you don't really identify yourself as any one particular builder, at least not right away, and then along comes the average person who's all like, oh my god, that's so-and-so, he did this. This one build, this one thing is what he is known for and nothing else. And it's like, yeah, I totally didn't build 4 or 5 other bases, you know. I'm only the dude who built Space Valkyria, yeah. And likewise, Crowbar is only the person who built the Mother of All Keeps. Or the interdimensional bridge, depending on who you came from. Right. It's just like, gee, I am merely this one thing and nothing else. Okay. Rotate 180. Paste without air. There we go. Oh, damn it. That one's gonna... That might be too close. I don't know. Actually, undo. Put it here instead. There's only one block space between them, but that's perfectly fine. Lips are too chapped to point. It's like they should be bleeding. Oh wow. Use chapstick, mate. Anyway, did I ever fix all the glass on the big ice circle? No, I never did. That was way too much to update. Too much to bother with. I wish I coulda. But no, fuck that. Rotate -90. God damn it. Undo. Copy and then rotate it -90. Oh, duh, I was in the wrong spot. There we go. Yeah, relative positioning is very difficult to keep track of sometimes. So the only one I can't really place is this one here. Rotate 180. Oh, that just barely snugly fits. But that should technically work. Sweet. So I can actually just slot in portions of that per corner as needed. I'm at the dance club. Oh yeah, I got 2 mineral builds now. Rip the others. Yeah, right. I know. You did build at Mew. Yeah, you did. It's a shame that the legendary Mew. Oh fuck. Undo. It's right there. Yeah, it's a shame the legendary Mew was destroyed. I just realized there may yet be something wrong. Well, I don't know. Do I like having it with an obsidian when it should be like this? Whoops. Pillar or obsidian? I'm torn. Should it be pillar like that, going up as it was normally, or should it be obsidian every so often? To contrast all the white on the outside. That's tough. Weren't you at that one base crowbar? It's called, like, white wine, like a castle thing. Whitehaven, yeah, he was. So how many fanboy experiences have you had so far, Crowbar? And what are your opinion on fanboy experiences? Shit. You know, I rather like the black, in all honesty. Yeah, fuck it. The happy little mistake can stay. Too many. Yeah, they don't ever stop. They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. You either get used to it or you don't. One day, you'll miss them. They'll just not be there. And you'll wonder, where did they all go? You'll have gotten so used to them by that point. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how much of a curmudgeon you are at heart, I guess. Annoying in game. Oh god, they were. Oh, I got so many whispers from people who just bugged me. They were all tourists. That's the worst part. Not a single one of them knew what they were doing. They were there to gawk. To stare with a jaw slacker and looser than their mom's vag. That was all they were there to do, is go, oh my god, you built this. And I was like, yeah, too bad you missed out when it was in its prime. And half of them don't even understand why one would build anything on 2B2T in the first place. And it's like, oh boy. I have to educate you on that too, huh? Whoops. No, I don't want to alter that. Oh. Oh, rip chocolate wrappers. They want help with... Oh, I know, right? How do you do this? And I'm like, you figure it out. Because I didn't have help. I let my imagination run wild. And I got to where I got to. I find it hilarious that people think there's a shortcut or that there's a magic formula that they can follow that will just get them the thing they want. And that hard work, you know. But such is life. Magnificent. It's getting there. Slowly but surely, it's getting there. Wow, it's so weird seeing this giant ass render distance and looking up and seeing the auroras like that. Whew. That's something. Oh god damn it, I didn't get the... I was literally one block off. I wanted to eliminate this portion so that I can just twist it. I've been getting my directions mixed up all evening. Huh? Fuck the deep... Oh, the deep slate side. Okay, I remember where that is now. I was like, where did I put a block of deep slate? That didn't make any sense to me. But now I understand. I'm so lazy that in the brief span of time it would have taken me to type out set obsidian, it took me longer to find it through the up arrow menu. Okay, cool. No, they want help on their build or their server hub. Yep, they certainly do. Why do I do replace quartz pillars? Because that would interrupt the internal flow. There are quartz pillars inside I want to keep, but the external ones I'm all right with replacing. Okay. Oh, whoa. Let me make sure that's actually the center. All right, cool. There, that should get everything to be equal. God, I love World Edit. This project would be almost impossible without it. No doubt in my mind. I love the big render distance. Yeah, I was a fool, if you didn't know from earlier in the stream, how I had inadvertently the default was 2 gigabytes of RAM. And like, that's all well and good, but for render distance as big as this, because like whenever I would push it up to 48 render distance, it would always destroy my frame rate. And even now, it's not exactly doing me. It's manageable. And I also did not have access to 64, which is ludicrous. It needs 3 gigabytes of RAM allocated. So I put it up to 4 gigabytes. I hadn't touched these settings in about a year since I got this machine. And the reason is, you know, I've been too afraid to touch it. And so, yeah, like, that'll do it. So that's why it's so big. It's something I quite honestly should have done a long time ago and just didn't realize I had the capability to achieve. Okay, actually, let's do the cha-cha slide. No. Close. Perfecto. Nice. Since this is meant to be the central one, I'll just do it like the others. Sweet. Oh, fuck. Forgot my wand. Damn. It's so hard how it was before I upped the RAM allocation. it was so hard to notice how round everything was. Like, everything was so low, like I just couldn't notice even really the roundness of the base. It's quite breathtaking what a few gigabytes of RAM can do for you. It's something. Buildings poking through the glass really adds another dimension to it. Well, thank you, man. That means a lot coming from you. I figure if there's a flat skyline, because everything's under the glass, that's boring. Like, yeah, you get all the detail and the depth of all that internally under the glass, and that's fine. But if nothing is above the glass, why? Like, what would be the point? It makes no sense for there to just be nothing under the, or that can poke through it potentially. Okay, now for the next layer, about here. Cuts. Oh. I just realized this should be... Well, it's too late to change it. I mean, I could change it if I wanted, but fuck it. I'm gonna be not concerned with it. Is that even the right shape? I guess. Damn it. Positioning was off. No. Right there. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm messing this up. Something's not right. I gotta get the right frame. My tiredness is catching up to me. Jack is so kind he spent 5 years of his life building this fabulous city for Endermen. I guess? Oh, I didn't say I built it for them. I built it for me. I'm not gouging into this correctly. Whoa, whoa. Ah. So this section is completely unnecessary. There we go, that's the right size. See, I knew having a cutout would help me tailor it to the right shape. Alrighty then. All right. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Oh, I think Endermen will like their new home. No. I would boot them out if they spawn here. Okay. That has it looking nice. Okay, cool. Oh, there's no central block. Damn it. Whatever, I'll just stand on top of this one. There we go. Almost done with the tower. Almost done. Almost done. Little squish. Cool. There we are. Ah, the final shape. I can finally remove these as they're not necessary any longer. Okay. Oh, whoop. I don't need to go over there. I need to go over here. Nice. Whoops. There we go. Almost got it. Okay. Now to copy. That should do it. Voila. That was so much more involved than I expected it to be. But, all things considered, I'd say it worked out. Pretty dope. Oh yeah, I gotta put a, or I don't know, is this, yeah, this is the ceiling. Let's not put a light pattern in quite yet. Oh, I was about to say, like, 252, 54, 255. Actually, yeah, I like that better. I don't know what this rendering issue is, but it's annoying. Sad beacon noises. Wow. Dad, can we get ice cream? No. Can I have a puppy? No. Aww. Oh, I am sleepy. I'm saying whatever shit comes into my head now. Whoa. I do not like that. Let's move that up one. Okay, that works. You got Pringles in the 7-Eleven. Uh-huh. Okay, I think that'll do me for tonight. Oh man, I'm beat mentally and physically. Well, not really. So yeah, this is the whole base. Got lots of open, empty space to fill in, but, you know, we'll get there. This is our newest building. Oh, shit, let me get rid of those. These don't need to be here. There we go. Unnecessary filth. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, wow. Whoops. I don't want to give the game a chance to rain on me. It's a plains biome above this level, which is why it's doing that. It's treating it like it's the overworld. But yeah. I'm really liking this. Damn. Let's take a screenshot of that. All right, wow. This is going to do it for me for this evening, folks. I will catch y'all tomorrow for episode 100. The big bad. Kind of. One last thing though. I'm gonna put this back to where it was. It was cool seeing the aurora, but I don't want it to be, since this isn't vanilla. I would like for it to all... Uh-oh. Oh, wait, okay, I can just simply... make it go up. But yeah, I'm gonna put this back. I don't want to give people the wrong impression that this is legit, because that's gonna appear in the cinematic. I want it to be as legitimately vanilla as possible. As cool as this world height increasing mod is. Oh, and it also extends the depth of the world as well. It's 64 on top, 64 on bottom. I wouldn't know of what the hell to build down there. More rings like that, maybe? But even then, that's kind of boring. Like, you would expect that's a place you could go if I built all the way down here at negative 60 something or 30 something or whatever. What is it beneath? Yeah, beneath this level. Oh wow, it's even a plains biome down here too. Negative. So yeah, like right here. Like you would expect that to be a thing you could visit if you can build down here. Because that's a lot of space I'm not using. So, I just, as cool as this mod is, I just don't think this is for me. Here's hoping Mojang will change their minds. Someday. Some way. Okay. Move 64 without a... Please don't have erased. Overwrote, destroyed, whatever. Everything should pretty well go back to the way it was. It should have rendered it all and processed everything back to where it should have been. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Don't end the stream? No, I'm going to have to soon. Oh, that's right. This area is also... Yeah, this area was untouched in the original, duh. I'm going to fix this and put it back to where it was. Okay. So yeah, everything's back to the way it should be. Got a nice little building completed. I'd say it's pretty good. Okay, now let me go in and manually remove that mod. Okay, cool. Had to shut down the whole game just to be able to do that. I want to see if everything works as it should. It's not going anywhere that you can come back for episode 100. Yeah, well, episode 124 or so. Well, no, it's probably more like 22 hours. Or no, sorry, 21 hours. It's going to be interesting. I mean, I can't really think of anything too extravagant to do beyond what we already have. But it'll be something. Okay. I should be able to fly around. Yeah. Let's bump it all the way up. Wow. Okay, cool. So nothing got messed up. That's good. I'm happy they've improved so much. Oh yeah, I wanted to copy that. Now the building's exterior is more or less done. I'm also very happy that this minecart tunnel goes right by this building. So you can look into it, see it. Oh man. I wonder how pure vanilla would function without Optifine or any of the special stuff. With all this RAM it's capable of using now. I wonder. Oh well, for now we shall shut it down there. Okay, well, at any rate, I wish you all a pleasant evening. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all to those who donated. Thank you all for sticking by me for 100 episodes and a little over a year of streaming. It's all because of you guys. Bye-bye. See y'all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Y'all have a great evening. Bye.